Hello my cutiest of all cutinesses! Today I did for you my third Valentine's Day's look for 2018. Now I am wearing a wig that I made myself, so these colors, I don't know if you can buy them in a wig like this. I made a mixture of different types of wigs and extensions that I had, and I created this myself, and I have created a look for blonde to red hair to black hair to any color of hair, even with a nice brown hair. This would be magnificent, but it's mostly an orange look. So if you want to see how I did this look, you'll just have to keep on watching as it's getting started right now. Hello my sweet peas, today I want to do for you a third Valentine's Day's look, and what I'm first of all gonna do is use two Dermacol foundations. I am taking a very dark one and a very light one, I hope you can see, because the first one that I bought was that very light one and it was way too light, so now I am going to mix the one that's way too dark for me with the one that's way too light for me, and I am gonna see if I mix these two together if I can get the right color for my tone, and that seems to be very good. It's gonna be fine, it's gonna work, it's gonna be off of my hand and on the skin. And as you see, I'm just applying it with a flat brush. I'm taking my beauty blender and I am dampening it with setting spray or water or whatever. But I'm gonna buff this in and let us hope and see that the color is perfect. And I did my brows already, so I hope I'm not gonna wipe those away completely. And I didn't use a primer, as you saw, but my face was just moisturized before I started this makeup, so I think it was very well prepared to put on foundation. And this is full cover, people. It really is. If you see the difference between this Dermacol and other foundations that I normally use, this is a much more thick layer. So as you see, my foundation is much more covering than it normally is, but the consistency gives me more of a wrinkly effect underneath my eyes. I must say that too. So, but that doesn't matter because I'm gonna do concealer after, and concealer normally rejuvenates everything in my face. Now I'm just gonna powder off my face. I'm also powdering my eyelids because I have put some foundation there too, so they are prepared to use my eyeshadows and stuff on it, so they are well fed in advance. Now what I'm going to use today is more of matte colors. I'm just going to buff a little bit here because I think there is an escaped glitter on my face. Help! I'm being attacked by an escaped glitter! Oh! Okay, I'm saved. Oof, thank God. Now, before I keep on continuing my silliness, I'm gonna check out which eyeshadows I'm gonna use, and I want to use my Pop Feel palette, which is a gigantic palette, but it has got 3 different layers of colors, and they are small but so pretty and so nicely pigmented, not over the top, not over the hills, but you get your mattes, you get your shimmers, you get your greens, blues, pinks, purples, yellows, everything you want. And I am gonna start with one of these beigey tones. I think this one as my transition color, let's take a brush, a fluffy blending brush, to apply that to the eyelids. There, my face is very, very dry, as I see, but that's no problem. We are going to get that in the end. I want to go for, let's say, orangey tones today. That's something I never do, that's use orange. So I'm gonna use orangey tones, these colors here. But as first color, I want to take this color right there, because it is such an orangey undertone, and I'm gonna take a smaller appliement brush that still is a bit fluffy, and I'm gonna use that to pop that color in my crease. And it is much more pigmented than I expected, but it's gorgeous. That is really, really nice. Now I'm gonna clean off my brush a little bit on the back of my hand. Normally I have a sticky roller with me, but he seems to have escaped. So I'm just cleaning it off on the back of my hand, and I wanna go into a more orange tone, and let's immediately dive into this. Not taking too much because I don't know how pigmented it is, because I haven't used it before, so let's gently... Wow, okay, I can take more. And that is for my outer V. And as many of you know, I hate the color orange normally, but I have learned to appreciate it in makeup, so I'm no longer afraid of it. But that doesn't mean that I love it. But I must say this one is different than the most orange tones I'm used to. Is it the combination of the first color and this, or is it so pretty itself? I don't know, but I kind of like it. And as you see, I'm winging it out because I'm going for a bold look today. And I'm bringing it very thick, actually under my eye, what I normally don't do, but I'm gonna add an eyeliner in a different color. I'm gonna blend out some darker in the outer corner, so it's gonna be blended away mostly, so do not worry. We're not in a hurry. If you are, just skip to my outro. Enough with the silliness. The next color that I want to use, let's see, I am going for a bright and a dark color, of course, and that bright just might be this color right there. But for that I'm gonna take a small... Woo! Magic! Have you seen my magic trick? I only can do it once, because actually it was by accident. But okay, I'm gonna take the lightest one of these two tones that are so similar, and I'm gonna pop that on the moving eyelid and see what it says. Well, I might better wet my brush to have more pigmentation on the moving eyelid in the middle section, and so that it doesn't give this what is wrong with me, that much of a fallout. And that gives a nice shimmer to it, so to see, and a nice pigmentation. Ooh, cute! It's not orange, it's not pink. I'm really diving in between colors here. So maybe I am gonna take a dark pink toned color for my outer V. to fill that up. I'm gonna see where my third stage of my set is here. Because I was thinking I like that brown and I don't know why, but it seems to be screaming at me. Let's just pop some in the outer V to darken it up. And that is definitely not bad. And as you see, it's definitely more and more going to a rose gold instead of orange. Now I was thinking about taking orange from a different palette that's also very pigmented, so that we can maybe do a mix and mingle to have that real orange pop. And I am thinking about my Full Moon Model's own palette for that, because that is the most pigmented thing I've ever had. As you can see, that orange is orange. I will show you. Look at that. That is orange, people. So let's not go to waste. And apply it with my finger. That is orange. So my newest brush is my index finger. And as you all know, if you apply powder with your finger and you rub it in gently, it gives off much more than with a brush. So I kind of like this. I am gonna wipe away a little bit of the fallout. And I don't mind having less foundation under my eyes, so that the concealer can be closer to the skin instead of having to layer up products constantly. There, I really like this color theme that wasn't planned to be this outcome, but I kind of like it. Now I'm taking a very fluffy blending brush and I'm gonna fluff it all together. It's a clean one, no coloration, nothing on it. That is that. Now, I was thinking, am I gonna use a little bit of shimmer in the middle or am I not gonna use some shimmer in the middle? I'm gonna wait until my eyeliner and everything is done so that we see what the total result and image is gonna be. Because if we do it right now, it's possible that we're sorry in the end. So better safe than sorry, I'd say. So let's start with eyeliner. I'm gonna use my liquid eyeliner and I want to take a very, very flat brush because I want to touch my lashes very well, or bring it as close to the lash line as possible. And I'm starting a wing with this, but the real wing I am going to make with a liquid liner with a very thin brush, or a felt tip liner, because that is so much finer to do a real wing. It might be a little tip if you use a gel liner or a cream liner on a very dry eyeshadow like this is. It's not a creamy base, it's very, very dry, so it's gonna suck up a lot of product. If you use a felt tip liner and you get that very matte, powdery consistency in your tip, it is going to work much worse. So to not dry out any tips, brushes or product, I am using a cream or gel liner on top of the eyeshadow. I'm also going to use that in my lower lash line. And I'm trying not to overdo that, because I'm gonna use different liners or colors on that to blend it. So before that lower part is completely dry, I am cleaning off this brush, which I used for black, on a wet makeup wipe. so that most of the black is out and the brush is wet. And then I'm gonna take one of the colors from the palette and I am going into these two. I'm mixing them together and I'm gonna blend that against that black line to smudge it out. And of course I take that light color more to the inner corner and the darker color to the outer corner. Like I hear a lot of people say these days, easy peasy. That's much better. I don't like a harsh black line under the eye and you all know that. So as we're going for a bald look, we can have a nice big wing. And as I said, I am going over my first liner with it because it's not gonna suck up a lot of a product that's in this brush, but I want to have a consistency in color, and black has lots of different tones, especially the difference in shimmers. So I am covering the cream liner with this. Now, I do have a very orange eyeliner and I was thinking, am I gonna do my lips in orange too? What is this? This looks orangey too. Oh, that's a nice color. Ooh, that looks nice. It's by B Basics and it looks gorgeous. I'm gonna use this one. Oh my god. Choice has been made. Now let's throw on some mascara and then I'm gonna put some lashes on. And I did not curl my lashes because these falsies I've been wearing for quite some time now and reusing them, so they're nicely shaped to my own eye shape and my lashes, so they will adjust very easily. Before I'm gonna use any product on my lip, I am gonna moisturize them very well. So I'm gonna go off camera for a moment. I'm gonna moisturize my lips, take off the foundation, I'm gonna put some glue on my falsies, and then I'll be back. So I'll see you soon. There, and that's how I pop on magnetic falsies. You see that? And that was easy peasy, like lots of people say these days. And that is because we buy these days the magnetic falsies that are with 3 magnets, and they're way too long. Now this pair, and I'm gonna wear other falsies, but I just got these in the mail yesterday. I didn't pop them on before. I'm just trying them out, and because they work so well, I'm filming it. So these are shorter than the 3 parts, but not the half ones. These are also like a full lash, but they are like the normal lashes you would wear that you pre-cut from the outside. So these are smaller and they just have 2 magnets. So you saw me put the first one on my mascara and I pressed it a little bit against it. Then I held the second one with the outer magnet so it couldn't just fly onto the other one, And the one that I had mostly stuck onto my own lash was the middle one. So what I did was go from underneath with the first magnet, put them together, and then while holding the upper lash close to my own lash line, I brought that second magnet underneath, and look at that. I am gonna make a special video on magnetic lashes later on because I am expecting different types to arrive, and the 3 magnetic ones I have ruined a little bit. So I am waiting for the rest to arrive, but these are magnetic falsies. And you saw me put it on and there is no disaster, and they are from Wish.com. I'm gonna repeat that for all you people who break it down. These magnetic falsies that I have just popped on are by Wish.com, and they came in this package and in this box. This is the box, this is the package, and these are the lashes. And I would immediately wear them every single day, but I don't wear falsies every single day, so I'm just gonna take them off very gently while gliding, and then I'm gonna glide them off of each other and put them back in the magnetic box. And now I'm gonna pop on my real ones. Yeah, real. They're not real either, they're falsies. But my normal glue-on falsies, which are now tacky enough, I think. So these just, bam, stick back into the box. And by the shape of them, you can easily see. And I'm leaving it in this box because I want to compare the different types once they're all here. This a little bit aside, a little bit popped into the video. But as you saw, it's not a big science thing, people. It's just knowing a little bit how a magnet works. So let's pop on these big, huge, sticky falsies. Fluffy, bushy, love that. This glue was so perfectly on point, as you saw the moment they touched the skin they were on. Bam, ready, go, snatched. Big falsies, as you see, they are big, really big. But as I said, it's a bold look, and if you go bold, you better go all the way, girls, all the way. And with girls, I mean gals, all of you, also the boys. Now what I want to do is have a tiny bit of shimmer under my brow bone, and I am just gonna apply that with my ring finger and my highlighter. Not overdoing it. And as you see, I kept my eyeshadows matte. No shimmer on it, no nothing. I know I'm hopping from here to there, but I am going to do my concealer now first. Concealer, contour, highlight, blush, bronzer, the whole Ramadan. I'm gonna shut up and you will see me do that. Now for blush, I'm not gonna use a pink undertoned blush, but more of a peach, because that's closer to the color of the eyelids and the lipstick that I'm gonna use. So there, my face is done, like they say. I'm going to line my lips with this bright orange, and I hope it's kind of pigmented. Ooh, hi there, color. There, you could even use it as a matte lipstick because it's so pretty by itself. But I think it's a little bit too bright of an orange. Oh, wow, look at that. Wow, that's so pretty. I have gotten this lipstick once from a friend as a gift, so I have no idea where it came from or what that brand is, but you really see the lipstick in the back of the tube. So it's not just a sticker of color that is not really the color that you see. This really is the color, and that is magnificent because you don't often see that. Unless you got a glass tube or a liquid lipstick, which you see through the bottle, but this is so cool. I've had it forever, but using it never. So the lack of glitter on the eyelids is really being brought to life with this lipstick. Now what you can also do is take that lipstick on a brush, a flat appliement brush, and now that the lipstick is warmed up, you can apply that in the middle of your eyelid to add some shimmer. Not too much because you don't want to have sticky eyelids, but the color theme is complete then, and you can never go wrong if you use the same product. So just on the moving eyelid and to the inner corner, I am using my lipstick as an eye glitter, and it's not too much but perfectly there. Now this brush I'm cleaning off on my makeup wipe, and while it's still a bit damp, I'm taking my highlighter and pop some on the inner tear duct area of my eyes, and then my makeup will be completed. Wow, this is so great. I'm gonna pop on a wig, and I am wearing a nice t-shirt dress. It comes to halfway the leg, and I'm wearing thigh-high boots with that in gray, and it matched perfectly. I would combine this and every t-shirt dress, by the way, with thigh-high boots or over-the-knee boots, or just a sock boot. But I would go for a boot that cuddles your leg, because it's so beautiful with a t-shirt dress, and you can combine it with a jeans jacket or a bomber jacket. It's all pretty. But let me get a choker maybe, I don't know, but I'm gonna pop on a wig and then I'll be back. So let's take a blush, I am blabbering. It's very loose. A light or a... What's wrong with my tongue today?